excitement of knowing you can get your car. Oh my God. So first thing I do want to say is make sure you go on the U.S. Army Garrison Bavaria to do the checklist to make sure you have everything you need for registration. So first of all, make sure it's a little loud. So as I was saying before, all the noise and stuff like that, you want to make sure you have everything for your registration. So if you do not own your car, make sure you have your letter from your lien holder, which if you already shipped your car over here, you should have that. Complete the application for registration. You want to ensure that you have your registration from the stateside. Get your insurance at least a few days before insurance Germany side. They can look it up in the system, but normally if you get the insurance anyway, the insurance company is going to send you proof anyway. I did get an email right before, like a couple of days ago, from the insurance company saying, hey, when you get your temporary tags, just make sure you give us the temp white plates just for now. I'm assuming you have to do it once you get the permanent ones as well. So what I said, you needed your application, your letter from your lien holder if you have one, your USERIS, your stateside, of course your ID, insurance, and your registration from the stateside, and of course your orders. There was a couple, a married couple beside me when I was doing my appointment, and they were like both of them on the registration, so they both showed up. So I'm assuming that both have to show up as well. Not 100% sure on that piece, but I will say they're really busy here, as I kind of told y'all my little frustration in one of my other videos. But I did learn here that, so once you finish registration, you go over to VPC. So I suggest you go ahead and schedule when you schedule your registration appointment, schedule your VPC appointment, which is to pick up the vehicle. You can do an appointment for inspection, but like I said, today I got lucky to do a walkthrough. Then you have to schedule another registration appointment. So when you leave your first registration, go ahead and schedule your second one. So mine is in 2 weeks. Because I passed inspection, it's good. I'll be good to go. Say, for instance, you didn't pass your inspection. You got time to get that stuff together, so that way by the time you go for your next registration appointment for your permanent ones, you'll be good to go. So just make sure you have everything intact. There were some people that got turned around. So I'm all good. Just waiting for my 2-week appointment to get my permanent plates. One of my hubcaps cracked, so I could just order that. But other than that, I'm excited and happy that this is over with. It's been a long 2 weeks, but I got my baby. All right, I made it through registration, had all my documents. I am now walking over to the VPC. I am trying to reschedule to come in after inspection, having a hard time online, so it could be the service of the area I'm in. It's cold. Kind of cut through an area so I can walk. I'm sure I gotta brush my car off. Excited to be picking up my car. Your girl made it through registration. Many people don't make it that far. I'm now walking over to the VPC building. Oh, there go my car! Right there. I see my Texas tags. Oh, I'm about to really brush it off, but about to pick it up.
Gotcha. So I was like, okay, let me just turn it off. Wait a minute, let's try again. And she's like, oh no.
Oh, it's been a while since she's been cranked up.
Yeah. So basically, once, but
all right, thank you, guys.
She has the power. She just didn't have the power to finally completely turn over.
Okay. She definitely had to get a jumper. I was like, where my hubcaps? But they inside the car. My baby's finally here. I'm like, where my hubcaps? But they inside the car. And my baby did not want to crank up in a minute, so they had to jump her off. So they will jump your car off. He is being very helpful. We'll get my tags off. And then I can put my temporary tags on until I get through inspection. My baby's still on cruise control. Definitely gonna need some gas when I leave here. My hubcaps. So part of inspection, this is my work bag, you got to have an emergency kit with your vest and all that good stuff, just in case you have an emergency. And then you get 2 small tip plates until you go through inspection. You have 30 days for inspection. After 30 days, you get your permanent plates, and you can do up to 2 years registration. And that's what your girl gonna do, because it is a lot. So before going through inspection, you would have to have a long bracket on there. This one is phenomenal. Stand on it, the pH, so you can give me one. And do a measure my back to see if it's good. Definitely getting a good warm up. Let's pray to God. I make it to the gas station. I am rolling. Before going to inspection, I decided to go get gas. If your car is able to switch from miles per hour to kilometers, I suggest you doing that. Definitely heading to go get gas, then I'll come back. I made it to the exchange, about to get my SO card. I showed you guys on one of my other channels about the SO card. So yeah, take my registration card in and get it and give me some gas. I know on one of my other channels I mentioned to you guys about the SO card, and when you get a rental it expires. When your rental agreement expires. So the same thing when you get your car. When you get your registration, it's going to be temporary registration. It's going to be a registration card that's temporary, but your SO card is going to expire within those 30 days. So then you have to come and get another one. But when I come back for my final one, y'all, that is it until my registration expires. But I'm excited that I made it to the gas station. This is the most I've ever had to put in my car since I had my car in 2 years, because that baby was on the. But I am heading to do my inspection. You can make an appointment for inspection, but they have some where you could just come up and do walkthroughs, and I am lucky to get in at the same time. So this is part of the inspection. Get through. I guess he's checking out my tires, which I did get all season tires before I left. One of my hubcaps cracked, so I'm definitely going to order some of those tonight. He's writing stuff down. Boy on through, checking the lights, signals. I know one guy who allowed me to use his brusher because I needed to brush off my car just a little bit more. Even though VPC did do it, he said he had to get some lights to get his stuff done. So, see what happens with this bad boy. So after the guy did my inspection, he's like, we got one problem. I was like, what problem? He was like, oh, your windshield wiper fluid is not working. I was like, oh, it works. It works. Oh, well, not what happened is your little hose that come out, because it is winter time. My car sat. It was kind of iced, so we able to get that off. I was like, we ain't leaving, because I know before I left the state, I had everything I need, and it was able to come out. But he did give me a good suggestion here that the PX, you know how we so used to stateside with the blue fluid, they have yellow here that kind of helps with the ice and stuff like that too. So your girl passed. Come back in 2 weeks to do my full registration. I'm enjoying this day. You learn a lot. So I told you guys how VPC had to jump my car. So after inspection, the guy said, have a good day. I come to crank my car off and it won't crank. He's like, you just pick your car up, didn't it? I was like, yep. He's like, they ain't even charged the battery, but I got you. So how nice of this man. That is so freaking crazy. My baby been sitting for a long time. While pulling up to the shop at, look what I see. The girl about to grab it.